Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here, and it's time for my client Nick's vlog. And those of you who followed Nick's story know that he's a marathon runner. He's in his 40s. He was over 400 pounds, and he's lost a ridiculous amount of weight. And we're just working on getting him stronger, building a strength base, improving longevity. And by the way, I had someone be critical on my page earlier today. This might not be up for a couple of days, but they were saying, well, I had one of my friends watch one of your client vlogs, and they're like, he just repeats himself way too much. He says everything twice. And I'm like, so what's the problem? Is your friend not going to hire me as a coach now? Because I care about coaching clients a hell of a lot more than YouTube views. Let's be honest here. YouTube's not my main income. Not by a long stretch. Coaching is my business. Coaching is my business. And I can tell you guys, as a coach, I have to repeat myself sometimes 37 times. I have to repeat myself 37 times. 100 times sometimes for the same person. So guess what? It's part of being a good coach. So if you think, wow, this guy sure repeats himself, well, that's a mark that I'm a good coach. Maybe you should hire me. Because I'll be honest, I don't care that much about the YouTube views. I really don't. People want to listen, they want to learn, they want to get better. Hey, it's free. It doesn't cost you anything. Chime in and learn, guys. But get over to Nick. Nick. There, I said it twice. Let's do it one more time. Nick, we did thrice. All right, that'll really piss that guy off. So, the benching went good. All right, everything was paused. This is something I've been talking to him about. I'm like, look, we're doing these big movements, and then we have a little bit of still big movements we do afterwards, but they need to be done right. We need to pause on the benching. I need those squats to be to depth if we're going to keep increasing weight. And this week he delivered. Because of course he does, because Nick's consistent. Right? He consistently delivers. If he knows what he needs to do, he'll do it. I mean, this is a man who's lost, God, closing in on 200 pounds now. Okay? He knows how to apply the work. As long as he knows what to do, he can get it done. And so he paused the benching. Happy with that. Happy with that. We'll get over to the squatting in a minute too. What's the upper day look like? Well, we do bench press. We do one-arm dumbbell rows, and we do more of those than the other movements, usually, because we need the extra upper back volume. Right? Does overhead pressing, and then we do tricep extensions. And that's something that comes up, too. People go, well, where's the bicep work? Well, if we just care about performance and you're not chasing a certain look, we don't care about biceps that much. But what do my lifters do who do want big biceps? They do chin-ups, pull-ups, and then some heavy barbell curls usually. Some of my guys just do banded curls like Saif. That's enough for him. Gets it done. But we're worried about performance. We work on triceps because triceps will affect the bench. It'll affect the overhead press. That affects his upper body muscle, affects his overall strength. Triceps are a common weak link. They don't get always enough stimulus on those lifts, but they can still limit those lifts. Depending upon the person, of course, on both of those points. So what I just described is common, but it's not universal, either one of those. It's just the most common situation. All right, the squats. Look at the depths a little better. Depths a little better. A couple of the reps, a little sketchy. But on average, depth is better. We're good. We can increase his squat. Right? We can increase his squat. We can move it along. Because again, told him focus on it. Focus on getting deeper on those goblet squats. Carry it over to your back squat. I'm not increasing your weight till it goes up, till it gets better. And again, he delivered. His deadlift goes great. I increase his deadlift all the time. It's just slowly coming on up. It is coming up. And we're happy about that. Where are we at? He's doing 260 for sets of 5. And it's not even challenging for him. A lot of people are like, you don't have him working hard at that. If we're adding 5 pounds every week, does it matter? Hey, So what? He might have several reps in reserve. He might be capable of grinding out 10 reps with that weight right now. But if we add 5 pounds every week and we're still not close to failure, are we still getting stronger? Are we still gaining muscle? I think we are. I don't want to bury him on deadlifts. I love the deadlift. It's my favorite lift, but man, if you're not careful, it'll eat into your recovery. And I don't like my guys grinding deadlifts. I don't like them to do that very often, even my elite lifters. I got guys pulling over 600. I have multiple of them right now. I have multiple of them. Just because you don't see all of them in the vlogs doesn't mean they're not there. You guys saw one of my guys repping 585 I put up. Not even a vlogger. Okay, I've got a few guys pulling over 6. So, what do we do on his lower days here? We do squats. We moved over to sets of 5. We were doing 10s. We do 1 set of deadlifts on each lower day, so it's only 2 pulls a week. Do those goblet squats, which people have brought that up. They're like, you seem to like those for a lot of your clients. I would have thought you would think they were a fluff movement. Years ago, I would have. I've evolved. I've learned. I really listened to what guys like Dan John had to say about the goblet squat, and it made a lot of sense to me. A lot of my lifters use them. I think they work great for someone like Nick. Dan John loves them for his gen pop people. I don't know that I would describe Nick as gen pop, though. He's lost 200 pounds. That already makes him exceptional. Runs marathons. Makes him an athlete. So I don't think it's fair for me to call him gen pop. That's actually an unfair and really a false thing. So I don't want to call him gen pop because that would just honestly be derogatory, I think, in his case. Really would be. So we finish up with reverse hypers. All right, I love the reverse hyper. I've made so many of my clients buy one, particularly if you're over 35, and the reverse hyper. It's a game changer. Look how much you guys see me ramping mine back up. And I keep a lot of my clients with, like, with Jason, you took yours out for a while. I did. And I feel like it was not beneficial for me to have done so. Guys like Nick keeps that low back healthy. Hey, keeping that hip extension strong, we keep that low back healthy so he can deadlift. Lets him run. Just think of the jarring involved. Okay. This is going to improve his longevity even as a runner. It's going to improve his longevity as a runner. Pounding on the hips, pounding on the low back, it's going to affect his gait. All right, this is a winner. You guys want reverse hypers, trust me when I say this. If you can get one, get it. All right, guys, but that's really all I have to say on that today. I hope it's been informative, and I'll talk to you guys next time.